Toastmaster is not about public speaking. Toastmaster is not about public speaking. I know what you're thinking. Okay, Riccardo gone crazy, 5 level, he's completely out of his mind. Or maybe you are thinking, oh, I joined the wrong club.
You did.
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. Follow me, because in my reflection at the end of level 5, I will tell you why Toastmaster is not about public speaking. So Mr. Toastmaster, Mr. President, fellow Olympians, and of course, most welcome guest. Everything started long time ago, 9 years ago, when I moved to UK. I joined one of these big convention event for project management. I'm a project manager. At the time, there were like 200 people into this convention, and there were a lot of people going on the stage and delivery keynotes, beautiful slide, important information, a lot of data, talk. And every presentation was great. But was this kind of presentation that, okay, what's next? And then at a certain point, something happened. A couple of guys went on the stage and they delivered an amazing, engaging, and memorable presentation. Without data, without slides. They were so great, everyone was really, really connected with them. And I was in the audience, I was thinking, how can they do this? And most important, I want to do the same. So after the convention, I went on the backstage and I meet them because they were part of the Project Management Institute, the chapter, the UK chapter. I say, what training you did? How was it possible that your presentation was so like another level? And they told me, easy, just come to the next Toastmaster meeting tomorrow. I say, really? Yes, tomorrow, come. So the day after I did. And I entered into this, actually it was not a room. The PMI, the Project Management Institute, the UK Toastmaster Club, was having meetings in a church. So I stepped into the church and there were so many people, so enthusiastic. Someone was welcoming me on the door. Someone was asking information. And then the meeting started. And it was so professional. There was a presenter, a Toastmaster of the evening. There was the timekeeper. There was someone that was listening carefully, counting all the ham and hum, the grammarian. Everything was so structured. People was walking down to the aisle, shaking the hands, so serious. But, was filled of energy, filled of joy, filled of friendliness. And we are in the most friendliest club in London, but also the PMI UK club was a very friendly club, even though there were a lot of project managers. But yeah, Lucas is an example because he is not a project manager and we welcome him so much that he became a president of the club. Anyhow, the environment was so great that I say, and it was in 2018. And basically in 1 year, I took all the officer roles. I became a vice president of public relations, mentorship, and I went through the old learning system. The old learning system was based on books like this. And there was 10 speeches to complete for the basic level of competent communication. A lot of rules about competent leadership. Master your meeting. You have to keep all the rules and know how to act on the stage. Club leadership handbook. When you become a president, vice president of membership, all the rules was there. In 1 year, I covered everything, and I covered also the additional step, other 10, 30 speeches, whatever. But Toastmaster is a great organization. And basically 2 years ago, we did 100 years of Toastmaster International. So in 2019, they decided that was enough with the old learning system, and they restarted everything from the beginning. So I found myself, was close to get the highest certification, and then I restart everything from the beginning. And this is where this reflection for level 5 in some way start, because I started in 2019 the first level of the 5 levels. And at the same time, I was so into the Toastmaster that also I founded the club in my company. So I was a president. I was immediate past president. And the club was so small that basically every meeting I was doing always or a role or dragging someone on the stage. I was very, very into the officer role, very much into the club, making the club running. And this happens that basically from 2019, it took like 4 years for me to complete the level 1. And level 1 was like 5 speeches, and I already did like 35 speeches before. It took 1 year because I was so into the roles, so into the club. And now you can think, well, you were stuck, you were not proceeding, you were not doing the speeches, so why you were attending, why you keep going with the Toastmaster? Let me give you an example. If you go in a shop to buy a drill, you know, just for our grammarian, you buy the drill. You don't buy the drill because you love the drill. Maybe you are a crazy handyman, but I think that 99% of the people buy the drill to make a hole in a wall. So you buy the drill because you want the hole, right? So the Toastmaster is the drill and the hole is the speeches. But the reality is that you are not doing the hole in the wall. Hole in the wall, nice. Because for the sake of doing ruining your wall, because you want to hang a picture, because you want to hang a mirror. Hello. Because you want to have a new bookshelf. You want to make your home more beautiful, more efficient. So that's why you buy the drill. And this is exactly for the Toastmaster. You enter the Toastmaster because you want to be more able to articulate your speeches, be more engaging, memorable. But the reality is that you join Toastmaster because at that meeting in the office, you want to stand and tell your idea. Because you want to lead your team with the confidence. You want to have the confidence to stand and talk. You have the confidence to be a leader. That's why we are taking so many roles of leadership. You have the confidence to speak. But it's not enough. It's not enough because to gain this confidence is not based on the speeches. Yes, of course, communication is important, but it's much more. And that's why these 4 years, all the time that I spent as an officer, was not like stuck in something that I know was giving nothing back to me. Everything in the Toastmaster is based, I'm okay with the time. Yeah, I don't know. It's brewing the coffee. He knows that I'm Italian and I need a little bit of push. Everything is based on Toastmaster values. So now who knows what are the Toastmaster value? Just one Toastmaster value?
Integrity.
Integrity, yes, integrity. There are 4 values, or 4 values. In Italy we did this, in any case, 3 values. So 3 more values. One other value. Come on, fellow Olympians. Another value. Respect, right. So respect, integrity.
Safety?
Well, not really. Integrity is very connected, but well, it's with the S. It's with the S. So one more value with S. No? Service. And the last value?
Excellence.
Excellence, right! So respect, integrity, service, and excellence. Now, the 4 values. The 4 values, respect. Respect is one of the most important fundamental of this club, Toastmaster Club, because when you join a meeting, when you join the club, there is respect for the fellow members, but there is also respect for the guests that are coming and visiting us. There is a respect for the club. Integrity. Integrity, of course, we want to be honest, we want to be open, but integrity is the fundamental of the evaluation. You will see we are evaluating every speaker, we are evaluating everything, let us grow. And because Mark evaluating me, and I will evaluate Ed, they know that I'm evaluating with honesty. My evaluation is honest. My evaluation is transparent. It's constructive. That's what integrity is about. Service, I already told how much service is in Toastmasters, how service is important. Servicing as officer of the evening, our Toastmaster, our timekeeper, all the officer, but also serving as an officer for 1 year. That's a very important, very foundational. Excellence is the base of the learning system, because we want to excel. We want to achieve something more. We want to go above and beyond. And I say in many speaking, the excellence is what pushes us from the comfort zone to step out and go outside of the comfort zone. We push ourselves, and we can do this because we know that this is a safe environment. So RISE, that's the acronym. And that's where Toastmaster is based. Toastmaster is not about speaking. Toastmaster is about rise. And then you recognize that you can rise no up above the other, but you can rise with the other. And so Toastmaster is not about speaking. It's about rising ourselves, be more confident. So rise and shine. That's my reflection for my level 5. Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmaster.